Welcome back to Lit Fitness, where they just about the fitness. It's about life, people. Let's go into something very important. A lot of people out there trying to reach their fitness goals. They're out here working out, they're exercising, they're trying to eat right, and they think that they're doing everything right. But let me let you in on one secret. What I really wouldn't call it a secret because the information is out here, but it's not being promoted by the media. It's not being promoted by the doctors enough. But the information is startling, that vitamin D deficiency. Yes, we all heard it. Vitamin D in milk, build strong bones and all of that. But of course, living a healthy lifestyle, we want to get away from dairy. And with the way that people live nowadays, with more of an indoor lifestyle, we don't go outside and get enough sun, because the only way that we can get vitamin D, or the primary source, is from photosynthesis from the sun. It's getting UVB sunlight, and that's how we get vitamin D in our bodies, because our body generates it. But if we don't go outside and we don't get enough sun, well, guess what? We become deficient. In this day and age, the level of deficiency in vitamin D is just off the charts. 70% of people are vitamin D deficient. And then when you talk about melanated people, we're talking 90%. The CDC has documented that 90% of African Americans in the United States are vitamin D deficient. Now, if that's not enough to make you go out and buy vitamin D supplements, then let me let you in on the other reasons why you should be taking vitamin D. For one, vitamin D affects your hormones. We're talking testosterone, estrogen, we're talking dopamine, serotonin, the hormones that allow you to sleep good, the hormones that allow you to feel good throughout the day, the hormones that allow you to have energy throughout the day. So if you're not sleeping good and you're waking up, you don't have energy, and you don't have any drive, any passion, you're going to the gym and you're working hard, you're eating right, you're not seeing any fat loss. You feel like your joints are weak, you got achy joints, you're getting a lot of inflammation in the body. A lot of this has to do with vitamin D deficiency, because vitamin D does control the metabolism, the absorption of calcium within the bones. It also controls, like I said, the hormones. So if you're in the gym and you're working out, you're just becoming more and more vitamin D deficient, because as you're exerting your body. So you would think that, I'm working out, I'm building myself up. But if you're not replenishing your vitamin D stores, and let me make something clear, vitamin D is not actually a vitamin. Vitamin D is a hormone. So we keep calling it a vitamin, and that's what the medical industry has named it, a vitamin, but it's actually a hormone. It is what I would call a master hormone, because without this hormone, a lot of things are going to cascade in a negative way for you health-wise. Vitamin D deficiency causing depression, causing diabetes, cardiovascular disease, just premature mortality. You just die at an early age. We got to get vitamin D, people. If you want to be strong, you want to be fit, vitamin D is absolutely necessary. I cannot emphasize enough that you're going to have to go out and get some vitamin D. Now, the vitamin D supplement that I have is made by a company called NatureWise. I ordered mine off Amazon. I got Amazon Prime, of course, so I got it in about 2 days. But go out, do your research. Now, the active form of vitamin D that you want is vitamin D3. That is the active form. So like when you talk about milk or certain like almond milk and things like that, they do try to enrich it with vitamin D, but it's usually D2, which is an inactive form, which is not going to be that bioavailable in your body, so it's not going to be that beneficial. So beware of that. You want D3, so look for that, get that. You want it also without a bunch of additives, so do be mindful of looking at the label. It is a fat soluble vitamin, so that means that it's broken down and absorbed in the body when you have fat within your system. So you want to eat a meal that whatever has fat within that meal, that's when you want to take your vitamin D. I prefer to take mine at night, and I take 2 of them. Each gel cap, like in the one that I have, is 5,000 IUs. I take 2 of those at night, wake up, I have energy, I have stamina, I have endurance. I've been shedding fat. I'm in the best shape of my life. At 34 years old, I can honestly say I'm pretty much at the best shape of my life. And it's a wonderful thing, getting older and more mature and becoming more wise does not have to be something that's dreadful. And I think a lot of people associate reaching their 30s as more aches and pains and gaining fat and things like that. And these things are just because people have developed bad habits and of not learning and not researching and not figuring out what they need to do as their body begins to transition in these different stages of life, and it's all catching up with them. And you're not going to be able to take all the bad habits from your 20s and bring them into your 30s and think that you're going to look the same as you did in your 20s. It doesn't work like that. So stay away from people like that and always aspire to be more wise and more knowledgeable. Continue to do your research, guys. Stay strong, stay connected. I'll see you on the next one.